We're gonna come here because they want to play and they want to win.
Philly. I just
Like two chicken fillets, two fillets. Jay, two chicken fillets.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of the Big Cat Chat podcast. Today we are here for our clown episode. If you guys can't see, our faces are clowns with mustaches. It's spelled KHLOWN because Shad Khan is a clown.
Indeed.
We'll get to that later, but today is the clown episode. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into it because I have like 10,000 things I have to list off. First thing, the Jags signed Raquel Armstead to the active roster. He's back. And when they did that, they put Carlos Hyde, the Antichrist, to injury reserve.
Antichrist?
Jesus. Nobody likes Carlos Hyde, bro. I think he's one. There's a couple things you can get the Jaguars fan base to agree on, and they agree on it in unison. One of them is forget Carlos Hyde, unless it's Jared. Jared's the exception.
I don't know. Is he still on that bandwagon?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a bandwagon he's willing to die with or not.
Me either.
We also put Jenkins on IR. He broke his ankle. He's done.
He's probably the third best safety on the team.
I was going to say this is probably better for us because we get to see Andre Sisco. No offense. Get well soon, Jenkins, but it forced the team's hand.
Like I said, Jenkins is probably the third best safety on the team, so who cares?
Probably. Travis Etienne was the first player to fall and be placed on the COVID-19 list, even though he doesn't play because he's hurt. But, yeah. Just wait a couple minutes. We elevated running back Nathan Cottrell, wide receiver Josh Hammond, and defensive back Brandon Rusnak from the practice squad via COVID-19 replacement. And McCray was also out. I don't remember what the reasoning was, but so we had the white running back. I don't know. He played a couple snaps. He doesn't do anything interesting, but... And Josh Hammond, they gave him 8 snaps. Like, okay. What was the point? We also placed Dan Arnold on the designated for return list, which hopefully he makes it back for one of these 2 weeks.
But then he landed on the COVID list. Yeah.
So Trevor's not throwing to Walmart employees. Dylan Moses is set to practice, but he's still on the NFI list.
If he comes back, it probably won't be till the final game, but I don't know if he'll even come back at all.
I wouldn't bring him back. Just fully redshirt him.
Yeah.
Is what I would do. And then the most sad news. James Robinson tore his Achilles.
Well, a slow running back just got slower.
I said the season couldn't get worse, and then James Robinson tore his Achilles.
I think we've learned as Jaguars fans, it can get worse every year.
I said there's literally no way the season could get worse unless it was Trevor Lawrence getting hurt, and then this happened. The Jags placed 19 players on the COVID list, and Logan Cook's season is over. So I'm not even going to say the season could get worse at this. Couldn't get any worse.
It can always get worse. We thought it couldn't get worse than last year. Even though we have one more win than last year, this year is still worse.
Last year, the media, Jaguars fans, everybody was like, "There's nowhere but up."
Well,
we somehow hired somebody worse than Doug Marrone. We hired somebody worse than Dave Caldwell. Everything. Anyways.
Yep.
We claimed linebacker Jameer Jones, running back Mekhi Sargent, defensive end / outside linebacker Hercules Modifa, tight end Kahali Waring, and linebacker Tyrell Adams. I have no idea who any of those guys are.
The only one I've ever heard of was Mekhi Sargent. I think he was on the Titans.
Yeah. He was at Tennessee.
He's a
rookie, because I remember when I was doing my rookie rankings, I came across him. Like week 1.
He's the only one that I really know.
Yeah. Tyrell Adams sounds kind of familiar. I don't know.
Nope.
What are we doing? Half the team that's going to play next week, I don't even know.
I feel like if they test negative or whatever.
Yeah, it's only 5 days.
Since that 5-day rule, a lot of them should hopefully be back.
Hopefully. Logan Cook, like I said, his season is over. So the team's best player is gone. We lose our 2 best players in consecutive weeks. Well, arguably our best players. Tyson Campbell is probably up there.
It's the same week.
Same
Pretty
week.
much.
Sure. Jaguars placed 19 players on the COVID-19 list, including Miles Jack, Laviska Shenault, Ben Barch, Josh Allen, Jordan Smith. It was funny because on Twitter, Josh Allen got put on the COVID list, and Shawn tagged Brian and said, Jordan Smith might finally be active. And I said jokingly, just wait till he gets put on the COVID list.
And the next day.
Dan Arnold got put on the COVID list. Malcolm Brown, our elite lead blocker. Kayvon Chason, Luke Farrell, Devon Hamilton, Brandon Linder, Chris Manhertz, Lorente McCray, Andrew Norwell,
Jesus.
Jod Ward, Jacob Hollister, Damian Wilson, Jay Tufele, and Rudy Ford is the newest victim today. And on the practice squad / COVID list, we have Jared Hawker and Josh Hammond.
So with no Rudy Ford, I wonder who's going to get more playing time. Daniel Thomas or another corner? Because he plays kind of like nickel, you know?
Yeah. Put Daniel Thomas there or something and try and give Andre Cisco full reps.
Yeah, why not?
Andre Cisco balled out. He had like an 80-something PFF grade in his first start.
Balled out.
Well, he was given minimum reps.
On that long Zach Wilson run, he gave up on the play.
I didn't see it, but
it was at the very end. They showed it on Jags Happy Hour. It was at not the very end, but like he had a chance if he was still running full speed to stop him. But he kind of gave up, which is not what you want to see from a guy who is his first start. You know, he's trying to, wanted to ball out to make the route to show that he can remain the starter. You don't want to see a guy just giving up.
Yeah.
Rudy Ford gave up too.
Rudy Ford's was egregious. Rudy Ford pissed me off.
People
he
say
literally could have. He didn't even put his arms out to touch him.
No, he just ran right. I think he thought he was going to go out of bounds, but he ran behind him when he should have ran in front of him.
Exactly.
And then Wingard at the very end
just hit him.
Yeah, and then Wingard at the very end couldn't make the tackle. I think when I watched the replay from the other angle, he got pushed in the back.
Yeah, Wingard definitely got pushed in the back. You could see the extended arms of
the dude pushed him in the back, and so when he pushed him, Zach Wilson cut back, and Wingard tried to grab for him as he was going out.
Like Wingard got juked out of his shoes, but he didn't.
Yeah, but I don't know. He probably would have got juked out of his shoes anyway. Who knows?
Did you see Kayvon Chason trying to?
He was running, and then he stopped running because he thought he was going to go out of bounds, and then he sped up again. I'm like, dude, he wasn't even running full speed. You could tell he wasn't running as hard as he could.
I know. When will they gotta understand? You don't stop running until he is out of bounds. And if you're forward, he's in bounds still. Take your hit.
Do the players not understand that other teams are going to watch this film because they're probably a lot of these players might not be here next year because we suck so bad, and like you're putting that on film, lack of effort, not good.
Yeah, outside of that though, Andre Cisco had a good hit to stop a first down.
He played well.
He got robbed of that interception. He
should have been starting all season over Sean Jenkins.
I know we're not doing our reactions to week 16 yet, but we had like 4 dropped interceptions. Imagine the narrative if we just caught the ball
on both sides.
Yeah, if we caught the ball on offense and defense, the narratives would be Trevor Lawrence balled out and Zach Wilson sucks. But instead, it's Zach Wilson is better than Trevor Lawrence. Because Zach Wilson had 4 dropped interceptions. I'll admit, one of them was not his fault. Some say 2, but I think if you throw the ball into a defender's helmet,
kind of your fault. Yep.
Kind of your fault. It's not like he put his hand up. You literally threw it into his
Did you watch the play?
Yeah.
So Robertson Harris was like way down, and when he threw it, Robertson Harris was coming up. and so like he's coming up, and it said doink.
And he was so confused. He was like, "What?"
I watched this. The slow motion was hilarious.
And then
all you see is nobody in the screenshot. You see him throw it, and you see a helmet come up, and it's just dink. I was like, "Oh god!"
And then the first drop, I won't say it's a dropped interception because it would have been a really hard interception. But Cisco was diving, and I think he caught it. Ball didn't.
I thought he
move.
caught it.
It didn't. It hit the ground technically, but the ball didn't move at all.
Yeah, I thought he had it.
And that one was fully on Zach Wilson because it was behind the receiver and Cisco undercut it. But
yeah.
And Trevor Lawrence had. Oh, by the way, we define a drop as something a decent receiver would catch. Cool, defender made a nice play. We'll admit that, but any nice receiver would still make that catch.
Yeah.
And Laquan Treadwell, his trainer, was saying we don't know football for this, but Laquan.
I think if you think Laquan Treadwell should be a wide receiver 1, you probably don't know football.
Yeah, Laquan Treadwell dropped a 55 air yard touchdown. It wasn't 55 yards, but air yards.
Air yards, yeah. Which makes it a bomb.
And then Marvin Jones dropped a 40 to 50 yard pass.
Bomb.
Because why does Marvin Jones catch so weird? It's like you're playing
don't
Madden
know.
and you turned on possession catching.
He also jumped and he didn't need to, really.
He jumped and turned around when he did not.
He jumped and turned and the ball ended up right here, down here.
He tries to chest catch.
I'm saying, but it ended up down here, below his chest. I feel like, why did he jump? If it's ball's landing right here, why don't you just catch it? I don't know, dude.
And even if it is slightly behind, just move your arms back a little bit. It's not a.
I don't know. Maybe he thought jumping and cradling it would help him with the hit that was coming.
He does that every time. He had 11 targets, and he tried to catch almost every single one of them with his body. It's like, why are you allergic to yards after catch?
He also, for some reason, every time he catches the ball, he ends up on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. He either dives, he either jumps and tries to cradle it. It's like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
It's like, did somebody turn possession catching on for him? And it doesn't even help him catch the ball, by the way. He had 3 drops.
Nope.
So yeah, Trevor Lawrence had. There were 4 other drops, by the way. So Trevor Lawrence had over 100 yards and a touchdown dropped. Oh, and he got robbed of a touchdown, a game-winning touchdown. Marvin Jones was in the end zone.
That he was.
But hey, Zach Wilson had a 51-yard run where 3 of our players gave up. He's better than Trevor Lawrence.
Sure. Sure, we'll go with that. He's 1-0 against him.
People don't know ball, and it's obvious.
It's a team game, but sure, we'll count quarterback wins as a stat. That's a made-up stat.
Zach Wilson passed for 102 yards.
QB wins is a made-up stat. It's like when people say Matt Stafford is whatever versus whatever team.
Or people say Matthew Stafford hasn't won a playoff game yet.
It's how does he win by himself?
Look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions against the Packers and they won.
That's what I'm saying. It's a team game, bro. The ultimate team sport.
Trevor Lawrence did have 2 fumbles though, and that was not nice. Got to hold.
Wins and losses are a head coach stat.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has to hold on to the ball. Also, don't run backwards. You're not Mahomes yet.
I hate when I see him do that. He always runs backwards and rolls out to his non-dominant side.
It's like, why are you watching Mahomes, bro? Or Russell. No, that's Russell Wilson. That's Mahomes and Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson to an egregious extent.
I don't get why he always turns to his non-dominant side. To where he's trying to throw the ball running left as a right-handed quarterback.
I don't know. We need to get some coaches in there, man.
And then, on that one where he did it, the one where he missed Tavon Austin in the end zone, Austin was wide open.
It was just barely over his head.
He didn't set his feet. Sick. He had time to set his feet. He didn't do it. He rushed it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes he just doesn't set his feet.
He rolled right. He's trying to make this super crazy looking play. When bro, if you just set your feet and take an extra half second, you probably could just put it right on him in the end zone and it would have scored.
Yeah, I don't know why Trevor this year. It's
so don't think this podcast is just giving Trevor a pass because we're not.
Yeah.
He has to set his feet. His mechanics are sometimes they're just dog shit. I don't understand what his problem is.
Yeah, I don't know. We got to get a coach in there. But overall, outside of the fumbles and a couple misses, yesterday was a pretty good game. He had a lot of impressive throws. My favorite throw is that one to Tavon Austin where he rolled out.
Yeah.
And Tavon Austin was the first receiver on this team I've ever seen adjust to a throw.
Yep.
I also really liked that one to Laquan Treadwell during the final drive where he got hit. He almost got kind of pulled back and he threw it to
over the middle.
Yeah, and Treadwell had 0 separation.
Yeah, Trent Baalke should be in camp next year. I'm not sure he makes the final roster depending on what we do, but he should definitely be back in camp. So should Tavon Austin. Tavon Austin had a good day yesterday, or not yesterday, but
Yeah,
Sunday.
Tavon Austin, he had a great game. We were forced to give him the ball finally and handoffs and stuff.
I like seeing him get the ball out of the backfield. I'm not gonna lie.
He was put in the Laviska Shenault role, and guess what? He played better than Shenault.
Dude, when he gets the ball out of the backfield, he was making plays, man.
I'd keep trying. Am I insane for saying I'd keep Tavon Austin over Laviska Shenault? Laviska Shenault's younger. That's the only thing.
They're probably good. If it was my way, we probably wouldn't keep either of them.
Yeah.
With the moves that I would want to make in the offseason. But if you had to choose between the two, I mean, Tavon gives you more juice at the end of the day.
And Tavon Austin catches. I mean, he has plenty of drops himself, but not as many as Shenault.
The only reason why you'd keep Shenault is because you're hoping for the upside factor of him being so young. But like I said, Tavon gives you more juice, whereas Chenault's not really all that fast.
Yeah, and Shenault probably is going to be hurt a lot because of his style.
Yep.
Anyways, next thing. Tosh Lupoy. Everybody thought he was going to the Raiders. Nope, he's going to the Ducks. He's going to Oregon after the season's over.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a fine coach. Our D-line kind of sucks. That's what he was, a D-line coach.
They've
But
gotten worse as the year went on.
Yeah, I attribute that more to talent, more so than bad coaching.
Well,
I don't think the talent is very great. I mean, you got Malcolm Brown, who's like an average at best D-line player. Robinson Harris, who's probably been average at best his whole career so far. And then you have Devon Hamilton, who's young and is average at best so far. He has sometimes some flashes where he looks like he could be something, and other plays where it looks like he's just a nobody. So, like I said, I would attribute the D-line woes more to talent more so than his coaching. So, but I'm sure he's an okay coach, but I don't really care.
He's a better recruiter. That's why.
I don't think it's a big loss for us at the end of the day.
I don't really care.
Considering we don't know that staff at all is going to be there.
The reason why we were clowns at the beginning of the episode, the Jaguars are retaining Trent Baalke.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, yes.
So,
I'm going to jump off a fucking bridge.
Kill me. Yeah, I got that news, or I saw that news like 2 hours after it happened.
He's helping set up all the interviews as well.
Which is stupid if he's not going to be here. Yeah, I got that news 2 hours late because I was watching the new Spider-Man movie, and then I came out of there. I was like, best cinematic experience of my life. Checks Twitter, and it's gone. It's ruined already.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
I was like, why is there so many messages in the group chat on a Monday night? This is so weird.
We were supposed to record yesterday, but we were just in such shambles that we had to postpone it.
Yeah, I was hoping for a non-Jaguars news day, and then a bunch of other stuff happened.
Yeah, then Divine Ezigbo decides to stay on the Patriots practice squad instead of signing with our active roster because he
can't blame him.
Being developed better. It's
can't
like
blame him.
An NFL player chose to stay on a practice squad, then come on our active roster and probably play.
Can't blame him, to be honest.
It's disgusting.
He could potentially. I don't think it's gonna happen, but he could potentially get a ring this year as a practice squad player.
Patriots about to get a get back game this week, bro.
Oh yeah, they're gonna destroy the shit out of us.
That
defense, bro.
They've been down for a couple weeks. Mac Jones has like 4 interceptions in the past couple weeks.
But that defense is gonna rage. I don't give a shit what Mac Jones. Mac Jones could throw 4 picks this game. That defense is gonna destroy us.
I got my Mac Jones trash talk out of the way earlier this week because I know he's gonna blow us out by 50.
You ready for the Mac is better than Trevor takes? I just want to I just wish that we could see like a multiverse where like Mac Jones is our quarterback and another one where Zach Wilson is our quarterback and like another one where Justin Fields is our quarterback because I'm sure all the results would be the same.
I'm curious, in your opinion, let's quickly just rank the rookie quarterbacks. I'd say based off how they performed this year, I'd probably say Mac Jones 1.
I'd go Mac.
I'd go Trevor 2.
I would have Trevor.
Oh, Davis Mills is probably 2.
Davis Mills is 2 in my opinion, which sucks to say.
Davis Mills is 2, and then Trevor's
Mac,
2.
Davis Mills. I would say Mac, Davis Mills, Trevor,
Zach, and then Justin.
I would say they're probably tied.
Yeah.
And then Trey Lance is a question mark. Yeah.
Trey Lance had 1 start and he wasn't even that good.
So yeah, that's what I would do so far. Say like Kevin Saber homers. We said that Mac and Davis freaking Mills are performing better than Trevor right now.
I'm telling you though, Davis Mills is going to be a bum
Why? Why do you say that?
because he's that annual quarterback that looks good, that looks decent.
The only thing that's different between him and usually those kind of quarterbacks is that he actually has like size.
Yeah, he was
like
a 5-star
measurables.
coming out of high school.
He actually has like the arm. He actually has like some arm talent, and he actually has good size. Whereas like the guys you're talking about are usually like the undersized guys with a lot of heart and moxie, like
Oh, no.
Gardner
Okay.
Minshew and Taylor Heineke, those kind of guys.
I just hate him because he's on the Texans and people are saying he's better than Trevor Lawrence, so it makes me angry.
I don't think he's a better player than Trevor
He
Lawrence.
looks like Mike Glennon V2. He looks like an evolved version of Mike Glennon.
I think he has, which sucks to say because it shouldn't have been this way. I think he has better surrounding talent because he has Brandon Cooks, and we have nobody even that could sniff his jock.
Hey, guess what? Chris Conley caught a deep touchdown 2 days ago.
Chris Conley would probably be wide receiver 1 on our team right now. Think about that for a second.
Nico Collins balling too.
Hey,
Your
that's
boy.
my guy. That's my guy.
Go back to the
Yes.
draft season of last year.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Every
Big
time Nico
Neek. That's what I call him. I say Big Neek.
Every time he catches the ball, I think of you, bro.
Dude, he's gonna be a good player, man.
You were literally the only person in human existence who talked about Nico Collins last year.
I tend to usually be correct.
I was a Van Jefferson guy a couple years ago, and
I tend to usually be correct.
I
In
do
my draft evaluations, Aiden Hutchinson number 1.
I agree.
Yep. See, there you go.
Okay. The Jaguars really, really, really make me depressed.
Yeah, I didn't even want to do the podcast at all this week.
But
I'm doing it, but here I am
we gotta
because the
keep
show
going.
must go on.
We'll make it fun by talking about the draft eventually. Let's react to Week 16. We already talked about Trevor Lawrence. We already talked about the drops. We already talked about Zach Wilson. So we'll both do two more takeaways.
Do we have to?
We got
The
robbed
refs screwed
again.
us. Takeaway number 1.
Yeah.
We should have won the game because Marvin Jones had a touchdown catch.
And my other takeaway would be half of the players we normally talk about were out with COVID.
I'll do another one. Dare Ogunbowale, while his stat line looked decent, cannot find the hole to save his life. He finds the hole like a virgin. Can't do it.
I was
Can't do
waiting
it.
for that joke.
Can't
Yeah,
do
he's
it.
not that good.
They had some holes on that old line, bro.
I was
that
just
were wide
imagining
open.
James Robinson running through that line yesterday.
Wide open. I was imagining.
I keep saying yesterday.
I was imagining Jonathan Taylor run through it, but
Same thing.
wish we could have that. But oh, another news. So you have a running back coming off of Liz Frank, a running back coming off of Achilles. We're probably going to draft a running back in the middle rounds, just so you know. Unless they sign, unless they sign a veteran, or if they play Raquel and he balls out.
It's a good running back class.
But I could see us taking a running back in the mid rounds. Maybe a Brees Hall.
Brees Hall, I think he's going in the second.
I've seen him in the 3rd round a couple times.
I don't know.
I don't even know if I want to draft one that early. To be honest, I'm thinking like 4th, 5th round.
Yeah, people sleeping on Brees Hall. He's pretty dang good.
Catch, bro. You got hands.
He can. Have you seen him on those downfield throws?
Yes, he's got hands, bro.
He's got hands.
He
He runs for like 2K a year, dude. Like, can we stop sleeping on these guys that are running for 2,000 yards a year?
He's a legitimate deep threat as a running. Anyway, we're getting off track. Draft talk is better than Jags talk. Sorry.
It's like I get it's more than stats, but when a guy runs for 2,000 yards a year, he's pretty damn good. People did that with Jonathan Taylor. People were sleeping on Jonathan Taylor because he was given the ball a ton.
We're probably going to rebrand to the Big Draft Chat
Yeah.
eventually. Let me see what they got for the running back rankings right now on the Draft Network. Just give me a second.
Let's see if the Draft Network has respected Dameon Pierce yet or not.
Dameon Pierce, they haven't. He's probably going to be there in the middle rounds. Just because of lack of production, which is not his fault. I take him. The dude averages like 8 yards a carry.
I think it's. I think look. I'm not saying you understand. I'm saying I think people might look at it the wrong way. It's less of a lack of production. It's more of
So
a
their
lack of
highest
usage,
ranked
which
running
is
back is obviously Kenneth Walker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's ranked 44th on their top like players list. You know where Brees Hall is?
Where?
109.
Damn.
That's like a 4th round pick, dude.
I gotta look. I gotta do my own evaluations, but yeah.
I know. I'm saying that's like a 4th round pick. So they got. I'll give you their top 10. Oh God, you know who's shooting up the boards? Oh God, I don't want that to happen. Anyway, so number 1, Kenneth Walker. 2, Isaiah Spiller.
Isaiah Spiller. Why did he go up boards after a disappointing year?
I'm not sure. 3, Zach Charbonnet, former Wolverine.
UCLA. I've seen him. Kyron Williams is in.
Kyron Williams, James Cook, Brees Hall, and then Hassan Haskins is in top 10 now. Dude, he was like a 6th, 7th undrafted player for like the last couple weeks.
Oh,
This is
Damian
updated-
Pierce is underrated as hell. This is
That's who it's gonna be, bro, right there. Hassan Haskins, bro. Say less. Damian Pierce, 183. Holy shit.
Yeah, they gotta respect him.
Brian Robinson Jr. is only 197.
Brian Robinson had a really disappointing year.
Zamir White, he had a down year.
Yeah.
I think Hassan Haskins could be the guy, bro. I know I'm a homer because I'm a Michigan fan or whatever, but he's not. He don't have no juice. But damn, he can get. I bet you he'll get in from the goal line.
Chris Rodriguez is 252. Chris Rodriguez is good as hell if he can hold on to the damn ball. He's a fumble machine.
Yeah, their rankings are kind of but
Yeah, I
Tyler
gotta do my
Tyler
own,
Beatty,
but-
he wouldn't be a bad one.
Tyler Beatty had like 2,500 yards.
I'm saying it ranked 113th. Get him in the 4th round. I don't know how fast he is or anything. I haven't really watched
I gotta
him.
do, like I said, I gotta continue on my own board. But
I've heard the name. Is he a fast guy?
who? Tyler Beatty?
Yeah. 5'8", 194. He better be fast. Adequate vision.
He ran a 4.46, or his estimate is like 4.46.
Explosive. Beatty is known for his explosive big play ability. He has lined up as a receiver 61 times this season alone. He's also returned 35 kicks. Yeah, give me that guy. He can return kicks, catch the ball. It's Jamal Agnew 2.0.
40-yard dash, 4.46. 20-yard shuffle, 4.12. Shuttle, not shuffle. Vertical jump, 35. Power. Nobody cares about power throw?
Is that Tyler Beatty?
Yeah.
He seems like I'm excited for the combine this year because I think they're actually going to do it. You know,
That's a 4.46 in high school, by the way, 2018.
I'm saying though they're going to actually do the combine this year. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
As long as this Omicron stuff just dies down eventually. But even still, Omicron. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to get into it. I was about to say something that I don't want people to. This is not a political channel. Anyway,
Politic talk chat.
The big politics chat. No, we're good, bro. All right, what else? What else is on the agenda? We're getting off the rails here. I just wanted to say that don't be surprised if we draft a running back again, because we got 2 guys coming off of what are usually substantial injuries.
It is what it is.
It do be what it is, bro.
Now it is time to predict next week. Let's go ahead and update the current standings. The current standings are now within 3.
I've let you research.
Who was it that played early last week that they sold me? It was the
Colts.
Yeah, it was the Colts Cardinals. It's like, bruh, if the Cardinals could have won that game, I would have been closer.
Yep, but
yeah, Shawn is up to 140, 99, and 1. I'm at 137, 102, and 1.
I've also been easy on you. Let you come back in the game.
I know.
You're lucky.
Right. First game of the week: Falcons at Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, same.
What are we even doing here?
Kyle Pitts masterclass.
Kroger delivery is all.
Edit that out.
I'm not editing that out. That's hilarious.
Edit it out.
No. Giants.
Goddamn TV. Giants and who?
At Bears.
Who's starting for the Bears? Nick Foles still? Or is Fields back?
I'm assuming Andy Dalton will be back because he was on the COVID list.
Oh. Give me the Bears, I guess.
I was gonna take the Bears too. I don't know. This is a game of two bad teams. Both Chicago over New York Giants. Yeah, I don't like either of the Giants quarterbacks. It's Mike Glennon or Jake Fromm. Jake from State Farm. Chiefs at Bengals. A good game.
Give me the Chiefs. I don't think anybody's stopping them right now.
I'm never picking against the Chiefs.
Never.
Dolphins at Titans.
Oh, God, Dolphins are on a tear right now, but they did not look that good against the Saints. Saints defense is nasty, though. It's in Nashville. I'll go with the Titans because it's in Nashville.
I'm taking Miami.
Oh, there you go. There's our first difference.
All right. Raiders at Colts.
Colts.
Yeah, same.
Because I'm sure they're going to get Carson Wentz back because of that 5-day thing, probably.
Yeah, they definitely are. Buccaneers at Jets. Both Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, if you pick the New York Jets, you're mentally...
Buccaneers.
What?
The Buccaneers.
Eagles at Washington.
Eagles.
Same. Rams at Ravens.
Rams.
Damn. Same. Baltimore has fallen off.
They've been the most injured team by far.
I know. But they were still doing good at the beginning,
Yeah, because
now
they
the
have
injuries hit them.
because they have great coaching.
Broncos at Chargers. Fun fact, Broncos only have one less win.
Chargers have looked bad. It's at LA?
Yeah.
God damn, dude. This is probably one that you're probably gonna pick the opposite of whatever I pick. This dude just left the damn pod, bro. I'm assuming you're gonna pick whatever I don't pick. I'm assuming you're gonna pick opposite of what I pick. I'm assuming.
Maybe.
Or do you already have in your head who you're picking?
I think I know who I'm picking.
I'm leaning Broncos. Only because the Chargers have looked like utter trash. But I think they're getting Eckler back, so I'm gonna go LA.
Damn it, I was gonna take LA. Why couldn't you take the Broncos?
I just remembered that Eckler was coming back. I was like, oh, I'll go LA.
Texans at 49ers.
Niners.
Same. Cardinals at Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Same.
I'm surprised you just picked the Cardinals.
I'm not doing that again. They made me.
Cowboys are my favorite team now.
What?
Yep. That's my team I'm rooting for in the playoffs, just so that Kellen Moore can ball out and become our next head coach. And then bring Michael Gallup with him. So that's why. I'm not really a Cowboys fan. I hate
Panthers
the Cowboys.
at Saints.
So, New Orleans.
Same.
You sound so sad. They're all the same. Because you got one game.
Vikings at Packers.
Packers.
Of course. Last game of the week. Browns at Steelers.
Oh, God. Let me go with the Browns because the Steelers look like trash. They scored like 3 points against. Who did they play? They scored 3 points against them. Yeah, they scored like 3 points against Kansas City, bro. I'll go with the Browns. Do it.
Fun fact, Ben Roethlisberger's having a better season than Baker Mayfield.
Who cares? Just hand it to Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb has 1,100 yards.
That's all they had to do last week to win the game, by the way. Was just hand it to Nick Chubb every play, and they didn't do it.
I'm taking Cleveland as well.
No, the actual last game is our game.
Actually, wait. I have to make two different.
That just means you have to make two. That means we'll tie, so you have to really make 4 total to actually have a chance of one of us winning.
I'll take Pittsburgh.
That's 2, so you gotta do 2. You got to do 2 next week then too.
Yeah, I can't put all my money in the last week.
I mean, you can.
That's too risky.
So our 2 differences are going to be the Steelers Browns game, and then the
Tennessee Miami.
Tennessee Miami game.
Hopefully I don't choke. I'm trying to make a generational comeback.
I hope I win both games because then you're gonna be down by 5. You have to pick 5. You have to pick 6 differences next week.
I'm just tapping out if that happens, bro.
6. You can just go balls to the wall. Just pick 6 different teams next week. It's like, you have to.
I will.
You didn't do our game yet. Jaguars game.
Jags, New England. Give me New England, of course.
Give me the Patriots.
Who? Your Japan?
The Patriots.
Is that a Japan team or something?
Yep. Give me the Patriots.
Give me
Final score, 52-10.
41-3.
I think New England's going to run for like 300 plus yards on us.
Good for my fantasy team.
My brother has both Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson.
I do too.
He said he's thinking about playing both of them this week. I said, probably should.
I was going to start Damian Harris, but...
Play both. Hey, hot, bold take. They're both going to run for 100 yards. Plus.
Let me look at my team. I got to play Ty. This is now the fantasy chat.
Ty Jags.
I got Antonio Gibson. Oh, wait. This is my league where I only have Ramondre Stevenson, but... I got Antonio Gibson against Philadelphia. Easy. Ronald Jones against the New York Jets. Easy. And then it's Christian Kirk as my flex. And I got Claypool, Pittman, and Stevenson on the bench.
Brian's always so late to every news that happens.
What did Brian say?
He just shared in the group chat the whole Dan Quinn thing. He said, so it begins. Ha ha ha. Not even Dan fucking Quinn wants it. Oh yeah, by the way, Dan Quinn turned down the Jags head coach interview. But he's like an hour and a half late.
We never talked about the coaching. The Jags requested to interview Leftwich, Bowles, Moore, Quinn, Frazier, Bevel. Yes, Bevel. He requested our own interim coach, Eberflus, and Hackett. We're also interviewing Peterson and Caldwell. And Quinn declined. I like some, I don't like others. We'll see what happens. Fuck Trent Baalke.
Do people still question Dilla and his source on Twitter?
Are you talking about Link?
No, this dude was like, about the whole, now I'm hearing Shad realizes Baalke won't work. That we had a effect, at the very least, that tweet. Someone was like, where did you hear this? What's your source? Some dude named Matt. He was like, why would I tell you? I haven't told anyone for 4+ years. And the dude was like, because you're not a viable source for starters and credibility isn't there. I could say I heard we were hiring Sean Payton. Doesn't mean it's true.
Okay, Matt. Yeah, that's it for the podcast today. Unless you want to talk about draft.
This dude's dumb as shit. He says, I see nothing he's posted remotely close to being accurate.
That's cap, bro.
He's talking you out, bro. He has to be new. You must be new here.
I thought you said he must
be new. We have placed offensive lineman Cam Robinson, wide receiver Jadon Mickens, and linebacker Dylan Moses on COVID-19 list. As of 1 minute ago, look at you, we're bringing you the breaking news of the hour, dog.
Breaking news.
Ooh, that means if he's out, dude, we have no linemen left, bro. None.
How many
March
days
is
do we
on
have
COVID.
Left?
But they have to test negative though. Is the thing.
Yeah, there's only 4 days left, not 5.
Yes. Oh, so he's screwed anyway. He's screwed regardless. So Cam's done. Cam's out, unless he tested positive yesterday and they just got the results back today, which I don't think that's how they do it. I think they do rapid testing the day of, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's probably out, which means Little's probably your left tackle. Taylor, I think, is still here.
Does that mean Tavon Austin's back to returning kicks? Because he was there when
Maybe. I'm just thinking, dude, we have to sign some line because isn't Barch still on the list?
Yeah, he is.
Barch is on the list. Norwell's on the list. Is Linder on the list?
Linder's on the list.
Linder's on the list. So Shatley, is he? I don't think Shatley is.
No, He's not.
So you have a center and a Walker Little at left tackle, and you have Jawan Taylor at right tackle. So you have no guards.
No guards.
Well,
and
we
you're
have
missing a
Will
tackle.
Richardson. You have Will Richardson. So you're missing one guard, and then
Scored a
you have
touchdown
no.
last week.
And then you have no backups.
We don't even have Jared Hawker from our practice squad, bro.
What about Casey McDermott? Do we still have him?
Oh yeah, he was playing. He played last week. He played.
He
at
might
guard.
be. He might be your other guard, buddy.
He played at guard last week, so.
I hope we get Norwell and Barge back,
Me
which
too.
we should.
I hope
Because
we
they
get
missed.
everyone back.
They missed last week's game, so they should be good to go now. At this point, as long as they test negative, they have to have 2 negative tests still.
I've never been so ready for a season to be over, bro.
Any chance we get Jeff Cotton added to the final or to the 53?
No.
But Hammond just went on COVID.
You think?
Who
the
else can you?
Jags-
Who else can you call? Well, we might get Chenault back though.
They'll probably sign somebody before they activate fucking Cotton.
Why? He's fast.
I'm saying this because the Jags don't like him. They have a vendetta against him, bro.
Then why put him on the practice squad then? If you don't like him, why?
Because it's
Dude,
the
what's a-
Jaguars.
Dude runs a 4.38 and he balled out against backups in preseason. So let him get a shot. Let him go 1-on-1 versus J.C. Jackson. Just say, hey, bro, run straight. I know Jackson's got good speed too, but you run a 4.38, bud. Let's see it. Let's see it, baby.
I don't even know. I hate this team. I'm so ready for the season to be over.
Did you go over all of our coaching people that we did?
Yeah, I did. There's 8.
Kellen Moore, he better not decline. I don't think he will. I think Dan Quinn did it because he's like I said, he's been a coach before. Probably doesn't want to burn his next chance on the Jaguars. I don't blame him. I didn't want him anyway. But Kellen Moore, being that this will be his first ever head coaching spot, I can't see him declining the interview.
Guys I'd like would be from that we've asked to interview are Eberflus,
Kellen Moore, Eberflus,
and Hackett.
and Hackett. I'd be okay with Byron. I know you don't really like him. I don't care either way with him.
I'd be okay with Peterson, and
I'd be okay with Peterson. I'd be okay with Caldwell.
Quinn. I thank God he declined. Frazier, no. Bevel,
Bowles. John Shipley said that Byron Leftwich is the best candidate for any spot that's open, any head coaching spot.
We've been over this before.
He also thinks that Kayvon Thibodeau is far and away the number 1 prospect.
He also thought Rondale Moore should have gone pick 20. 25, I mean.
Elijah Moore should have gone pick 25.
Summary is...
If the Jaguars just watch our podcast and they draft based off of what we say, they'd be a lot better. That's a fact. If you look back at our draft takes last season and match up our rankings and like who was there and whatnot and what they should have done, you could objectively say that we would have drafted a better team.
We should send our podcast into like the Jags as evidence.
Like, let us be co-GMs. Co-GMs.
We should be GMs or scouts. Like,
co-GMs.
Yes, sir.
How about you be the GM, I'll be the EVP, and I get final say.
Wow.
That's fair, right? That's fair. Let me be the Coughlin of the situation.
Just say no to anything that I
That's not how it works. We agree on a lot of things.
I know.
Like a few things we disagree on is like head coaching stuff. It's like barely.
And then we could just do rock paper scissors shoot to decide
Yeah.
who gets to pick.
That's fine.
Oh my goodness. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned. The season's almost over, so that means
Hopefully, some of our new followers watch this. I got like 120 new followers since yesterday.
Yeah, you got 120? Damn.
Yeah.
The podcast got like 10 maybe.
I went from what was I at, bro?
So we've gained 19. Jesus Christ.
So check this. I went from 464.
Look at this.
You feel me? Jesus, yeah. I went from 464 to 592.
We went from
It's
140 to 166.
That's 190. What was it? 190.
Our new profile picture got 50 likes, bro. That's our most liked tweet.
Jesus, hey, look at mine. All of this is all. It's all the clown face with the mustache. All of them. Every single one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. Season's almost over, so that means it's almost draft season.
Thank God.
It's almost free agency season. We'll talk about the playoffs and stuff just cause, but Jags aren't there, so.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed either way, and that means we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Are you still recording?
Yes.
What happened?
I'm keeping that in just because that was hilarious.
What happened?
I was holding in a sneeze, and it just exploded last second.
I just thought about something.
What?
If they count today as a day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, could Cam still play if they count today as a day? Or does it have to be 5 days before Sunday?
I think Sunday counts.
Wouldn't that be 5 days then? If
All
they
right.
count today as a day.
Cam Robinson's coming back, baby.
Maybe not. I hope he doesn't. I hope Walker Little starts left tackle because I want to know what we got there.
Yeah, I don't like Cam Robinson.
I think we're
I'm gonna
bringing
be
Cam back anyway, so
I'm
I
gonna
think
be
we're
in the
bringing him back.
minority who leaves him off my re-sign list. Just
I know you don't like him, but he's probably going to be back. Sorry, bud. There's not a lot of left tackles to choose from.
I know.
He's serviceable, so
I'm just tired of him. Been tired of him for years.
you take what you get, bud. He's serviceable. Okay, he's serviceable. You know how many serviceable left tackles there are in the NFL? Like 6. There's probably like 16, but still, not a lot.
All right. For real, though, hope you guys enjoyed the episode of the podcast. Make sure to follow the Twitter if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Do all that. We'll be back next week for some more pain and misery. And enjoy. #Khlown Out.
Khlown Out.